Yo, what's cracking? Welcome to What's Cracking Movies with me, Saul, your host, and my co-host,
Allie.
Ali. And today we're covering Sonic the Hedgehog, the movie.
Not the game, the movie.
The game, son. Straight up the game. Starring Sonic and Jim Carrey. And a bunch of others. I don't have the... That's all I know. No, I know some other guys. James Marston as
Yeah,
Donut
and it's
Lord.
Ben Schwartz. I love him because he's in Parks and Rec and BoJack Horseman.
I never knew him until this. I was like, who's the voice in Ben Schwartz? I've never heard of him.
Yeah, his voice isn't like how it is in BoJack and in Parks and Rec. It's very different, but you hear it. But he's funny.
No,
He is so funny.
He's got a good voice.
He's a good
like
actor. Like, he really can switch up his roles and his humor style and everything.
He's got that cartoony voice.
Yeah.
But,
He's in a lot of cartoons.
Yeah, he has that voice. Do you remember the trailer of this when it first came out? This was like 6 years ago. And I was so excited because I'm a huge Sonic fan.
I mean, I played Sonic back in the day, but it sounds like you are like...
I was hardcore because...
You know the Sonic.
I mean, I started off playing the Sega. That was my first video game I've ever played, was Sonic the Hedgehog on the Sega. The very first Sonic. I never played number 2 or 3, but that was my game, our game in the house. And... yeah, that was the shit, and Sonic was the shit, and I always wanted a Sonic toy, but back then they didn't have any toys.
Yeah.
No Sonic toys.
Nowadays.
Not until the Dreamcast came out, and then I played Sonic Adventure, and that was the shit. And then Sonic Adventure 2, I was already a hardcore fan, and I always dreamed, I was like, God damn, there should be a Sonic movie. I wish it was a fucking Sonic movie.
Yeah.
And then fucking like 20 years later, finally... dream comes true and shit. But then when I saw the trailer, I was so excited. The very first trailer.
Yeah.
With Gangster's Paradise, and then you see Sonic jogging in place, and it's all epic. I'm like, oh my God. And then you see his eyes, and I'm like, oh, no, it looks good. It still looked good to me. I was like, it looks weird.
Oh, really?
And I was like, I think I was in denial because I was like, oh shit, all right, cool. It's like, oh, okay, I get it. They're trying to make him look realistic.
Yeah.
And
just wasn't.
And I was like, oh, is this bad? No, it's good. It's good. It's gonna be sick, dude. It's gonna be tight. I was like, and Jim Carrey's in it too. Jim Carrey was also like my fucking hero.
Yeah.
In the 90s when Sonic had come out.
Yeah.
And I was like,
was Ace Ventura?
Shit.
Was Ace Ventura? That was like 90s,
Hell
right?
yeah. So I was playing Ace Ventura. I was
That's a good game.
Playing Sonic while Jim Carrey was popping off. But yeah, I was excited as shit. But then when everybody started trash talking it, like, what does he look like that? He looks like shit.
You're like, oh.
I was like, well, maybe the movie will be good. And yeah, and then they delayed it. They fucking fans rose up and they were like, no, dude, that is not my Sonic. Fucking fix it, homeboy. Fix it, Paramount.
And,
was it Paramount or who was it?
Yeah. Sorry, Paramount. Yes, yeah. I kind of forgot.
Stage fright.
Yeah.
Don't look at the camera.
No, yeah. I was like, that was one of the things I was kind of looking into it. It did say that it the creators that were, I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing this, by Naoto Oshima and Yuji Naka, they both were like, they saw that and they were like, no. They're like, no, we're not doing that. Like,
wait,
no.
So the creators weren't involved with the making of the movie?
They were, but they don't do they don't make the design. You know, there's designers, there's creators, so it's very different. They didn't do the design of it. They were
probably like, oh, we trust you. They don't have to rent. There's Sonic right there.
Or I think maybe I don't know. I just know that they did a good call on that because right when I saw it, I was like, that's horrifying.
When they delayed the movie, they're like, all right, fucking sorry, dude. My bad.
Yeah,
Like, we'll fix it.
that's Sonic that crawled out of hell. Like
Did
that
you
thing is
see-
like,
Did you see all the memes of like that people made that made him look even uglier? Or like,
oh
he's
yeah,
like as tall as a human. And
yeah,
shit.
and yeah. So then they
redesigned
redid
it.
him, and then it looked amazing.
But
I
that-
love it.
Some people thought that the studio did that on purpose just to create like hype, or not hype, but any fucking advertisement.
Yeah.
Bad advertisement is good advertisement.
Yeah,
So a promotion, whatever.
make him ugly.
And then they released him, and it's like, boom! Now he looks just like fucking Sonic.
Yeah,
And like, he has big eyes. I mean, he's a fucking cartoon. But I always dreamed.
his thing had like little tiny eyes, and
and
they
he
were
was
like,
like meow. And
Meow.
His little hands were the most disturbing part, I think.
Yeah.
Because that motherfucker, he's supposed to be wearing gloves.
yeah, and it had like little
He had like little. I think they
little
were,
raccoon looking hands.
They were going for
Yeah.
realism, but a fast talking hedgehog is already like we can play pretend, and fucking we know that it's not real. It's a fucking
Yeah.
movie. Just give him the goddamn gloves
Yeah.
and make him look like the video game, because that's what he is.
But we want real.
We want
All right,
to
then let's just put a hedgehog in it. We'll spray
in
paint
the
it blue.
yeah. It's all, run, faster.
Sonic.
Sonic,
Put
yeah.
little shoes on him.
You guys stoked? Are you guys stoked?
This
They're
is it.
at Comic-Con.
Put Donald Glover as the voice.
Yeah. Oh man. No, but yeah, they fucking the studio or whoever, they fucking redesigned it. And I mean it probably was expensive but Sonic is the only CGI thing in this.
Yeah.
None of his boys are in it. There's
Yeah.
no Tails, no Knuckles.
Tails is at the end.
Yeah, a post-credit scene, like
Yeah.
way at the end.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
And the
Thanks a lot. Spoilers. Some guy's gonna be like, "Oh fuck, man!" Like
he I'm not gonna say what he says, but he says something at the end. But
three movies deep.
yeah, this movie came out in 2020, and we're now 2026.
COVID times, dude.
So I'm pretty sure everyone under the sun has seen it. But if you hadn't, I'm not gonna get to that just yet. But yeah, he does pop up at the end.
I can't really move
And-
too much because I can't even look over there because my headphones click.
Yeah,
I'm just stuck.
we're
here.
figuring it out.
I'm stuck here.
But the voice actor of Tails in this is, I'm gonna mispronounce this. It's Colleen O'Shaughnessy. O'Shaughnessy, right? Did I say that right?
Colleen.
And she's like
She's
most
the OG.
famous. She's most famous for the voice actor for Tails. So,
Yeah, she's
yeah,
the original
OG,
voice
yeah.
actor.
Yeah, and she's had a. She's been in a lot of video games, TV since 2014, and she's highly recognized for voicing Sora from Digimon. And, Jazz from Danny Phantom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right on. Yeah.
Yeah,
Who was
so-
Jazz again?
It's the girl with the little...
Oh, the
Yeah.
main chick, the
Yeah,
emo chick.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I remember that show. It was all right. I was already growing into my high school years around that time.
Yeah. And then James
Marsden.
Marsden, yeah, he's
Cyclops himself.
Yeah.
The guy that's always getting cockblocked by, in any movie that he's in. He gets cockblocked by Wolverine. He gets cockblocked by Superman in Superman Returns. He gets cockblocked in Death at a Funeral
Oh, God, yeah.
with
Good movie.
Chris Rock. That movie's good. He's
Yeah.
good in that.
Yeah.
James Marsden, dude. James Marsden has never really been his. Besides this movie, he's kind of like the star, or
Yeah.
second to Jim Carrey.
Yeah. Except for he's getting cockblocked by Sonic.
He's getting cockblocked by. Yeah. Poor James Marsden, dude. His time is coming, dude.
He ain't getting old.
In Doomsday, his time is coming.
Yeah. And so I guess some fun facts for it. The Ugly Sonic on the set when they were doing it, the original one that they actually made a doll of that just to kind of like put
Just
on
to
set.
keep it. This is a reminder to all y'all to not fuck
just
up.
so all the actors, everyone just had something like to kind of
laugh
react
at.
to. Yeah. So
He's like, are we doing
just remember, this is what it could have been.
Is this a horror movie? Is this a horror song?
this isn't PG, it's rated R.
It's a hard R.
And Sonic, lefty confirmed, Sonic is actually left-handed. So any of you southpaws out there.
Is it left-handed?
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, he doesn't do anything with his hands.
Yeah, he does.
He doesn't have any, like... He doesn't have any guns or swords.
Yeah, but he writes with his left hand.
Yeah, that's what he's... Oh, yeah, that's what he's most famous for, is writing really fast.
Yeah, yeah.
Writing really fast with his...
He's a novelist.
Rewrite the script.
And Ben Schwartz, he landed the role after Tim Miller suggested him. And even he did like a whole test pitch on the video and Sonic's voice, and he nailed it. And they like loved it. They're like, he just nailed it. And they were right away
good.
like, yes.
Yeah, in the video games, the ones I know the most are the Dreamcast, Sonic Adventure 2. And I think they were going for that vibe. It was like... But in the movie, they made him more of like a kid, you know, like he's kind of like a lost puppy, and he's the movie starts off. It starts off with that classic. He's getting chased by Eggman, and he's like freezes. It's like, you may be wondering how I got here. Well, let me tell you. It's like, my name is Peter Parker. It's like that style. I was like, okay, they're going for a kid's thing.
Yeah.
And what pissed me off about this, like, first of all, I was like, fuck, I hope this doesn't suck. And then it wasn't bad, but it was straight up targeted for kids. It's a kids movie.
Kids love Sonic.
And I was just pissed. I was like, why the fuck didn't they make this when I was in my time, dude? In the 90s.
Yeah.
It probably would have sucked ass. Probably would have been like somebody dressed as a Sonic. It
would have literally been like the old like 90s Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, but those were badass, dude.
Yeah. But it would have been... Who's going to fit in a little tiny...
A little kid, dude. A little kid
in it.
Go, run fast. But no, yeah, it wasn't bad. But it was probably like a good starting point, because it starts off in it's Sonic's world. They show him as a little baby and his mom, the owl. Longclaw. I didn't even know if that's part of the lore or the fucking game.
I looked. I really couldn't find it.
Well, I think they did that just for the movie, because I couldn't.
Yeah, and from what I've read, she's just was like a new character. So.
Yeah, because I didn't know any of that stuff. Yeah. And then you see the echidnas, which is Knuckles' tribe or whatever, going after him.
Being a bunch of dicks.
The owl's like, here, take the rings and go to Earth or some shit. I forget why. We were just watching it too, but and he's just hiding out on Earth, and he lives in the forest, and you know, he's reading Flash comic books, and he just hangs out by himself playing ping pong and listening to Queen. I like the music they put in here. It wasn't
that bad. And they had a lot of like old school like Sonic references in it. So
there's a lot of cool shit in it. It sucked because I was hoping like, oh man, maybe we'll see a level from the video games, the little loop-de-loops and fucking. But they did it on the cheap. The only thing they had to pay for really is the Jim Carrey and Sonic's design or whatever.
Were you a big fan of Jim Carrey's portrayal as Dr. Robotnik?
Oh, yeah. When they announced him as Robotnik, I was like, what the fuck? Like, at first I didn't like it. I was like, what the fuck? He's like skinny as shit. And then I thought, oh, maybe they'll
because Dr. Robotnik is
his name is Eggman, because he looks like a fucking egg. And he's bald, big. And
when he's in his little robot thing, he
big
literally
mustache.
Looks like it. Yeah.
So I was like, okay, they're keeping it in the real.
Yeah.
But then when I saw the trailer and then I saw Jim Carrey, I was like, what the fuck, dude? Like, I love Jim Carrey, but he looked nothing like Dr. Eggman, Dr. Robotnik's design.
Yeah.
What did you think of that?
I liked it. I can't think of a single movie that I did not like Jim Carrey in. And I know like he's not like your typical Dr. Robotnik, but I mean, I was like, oh, it's got to be good. Like, you just know you put him in it and you know it's going to be good. He's going to make something his own way, like when he was like the Grinch or whatever. He always just adapts to something, and nails it.
Yeah, yeah. He's a little too. I mean, he was Jim Carrey. That I think this movie worked because they put him in there for the adults. You know, like
Yeah.
us that grew up with fucking
Yeah.
Sonic. I mean, kids watching him like,
Well, and then he's just an animated type
yeah,
actor,
he's a
so
cartoon.
he goes good for like adults because we grew up with him, but he's so good with kids, his kids too, because like I mean he's so
Yeah,
animated and he's hilarious. I mean, why do you think we loved him as a kid? Because of his acting.
yeah, because
And
the
you throw that
faces he
into
makes.
like with adults that grew up with him, and then you put a bunch of kids with him. Oh my god, just laughs, and
Yeah, I
that's
mean,
exactly what he did.
I liked him in the movie, and I know at the way end, we're jumping to it because he just didn't look like Dr. Robotnik. I was like, oh fuck, all right, but the movie wasn't bad. So, and that was like one of, I think the Sonic movie broke the video game curse. How like almost every video game movie wasn't good. Everything they adapted into a movie was bad.
Yeah.
And that's why when it was like, oh, Sonic broke the video game fucking curse, they're like, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
And the movie made a lot of the money. Like, it was, simple. It was what is it? A road trip buddy comedy. 'Cause
Yeah,
they're
it was
going
good.
to
Yeah.
from their town to San Francisco, uh, to find, I don't know, whatever, just to get somewhere.
Yeah.
And Dr. Robotnik, with Jim Carrey is like the smartest man on earth.
Mm-hmm.
And he has his little robots that Sonic can jump on. I was bummed that they weren't shaped like bumblebees and shit like that, like in the
Oh
video game.
yeah.
I was
Yeah.
like, oh damn it, it's just in the real. And I was like, well, maybe in the sequels. In the sequels, they'll fucking do it. Make it more video gamey. And they teased it at the end with with Tails, you
Yeah.
said, and then so Sonic's rings, which is a new thing. Well, actually, not really. No, they in the video game, there's big rings that when he jumps through them,
Yeah.
he disappears
Yeah.
and he goes.
Yeah.
So that shit's part of the lore.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Yeah, but the little rings that he has, he throws them, and you think of a place or say a place, and you jump to there,
Yeah.
and fucking at the end, well, Jim Carrey wants his power. He wants his fucking speed, and he gets
Yeah.
one of his quails, or what are they called? Quails, right?
Oh, from his like
From
little
his-
spikes.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and he uses that to power up his machines or whatever, and go just as fast as him. And that was cool. Like him chasing Sonic like a video game. Like in
Yeah.
the video games, he's always on his machines and shit, trying to catch him or whatever. I like that part. Like the comedy was pretty good. Like there was a few laughs here and there.
Yeah.
I mean, the kids liked it.
Oh, they loved it. Yeah. Another movie I had to get on DVD after we saw it in
Straight.
theater, after as soon as it came out and it wasn't on streaming. Like they were like on it. They're like, "Oh, I want Sonic." And they watched it every single day. Like it was just like Sonic, and just
It was cool. I mean, they did the slow motion when I think they're at the bar. And
oh yeah,
Sonic
they
is-
kind of did like the Flash thing
They-
from the Justice League where he's like, "Shh."
no,
Yeah.
from not the Justice League,
Or
from X-Men.
Oh
Class.
yeah.
Quicksilver did it first.
Quicksilver,
That
yeah.
scene was so badass.
Yeah.
And of course,
Wasn't that played by Evan Peters?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That scene was like
yeah.
fucking tits.
Yeah.
And then of course Sonic. Well, they did it with
You
him
gotta
too.
do that,
Because
yeah.
it's like, but Quicksilver did it. But X-Men did it first, and they did it best. But yeah, he had his
Maybe
Quicksilver moment.
Cyclops gave him the idea.
Oh yeah, it's like, hey guys, we did this in this other movie I was in. It's like, shut up, dude. You weren't even in that movie. He wasn't in that movie. But yeah, that part was cool. I mean, it was cool. I was surprised that I liked it, but at the same time I was like, oh man, I wish they would I wish I was a kid, dude, just for this fucking movie.
Yeah.
But eventually, and I was also like, damn it, dude, I wanted them to do the Sonic Adventure 2 storyline,
Yeah.
which 6 years later they did do, but we'll review that a different time. This is
Yeah.
this is just for Sonic 1 and how fucking it kind of helped. He fucking Sonic got the jump on Mario, dude. Because he did the first movie right first.
Yeah.
And I think when did the Super Mario movie come out? Like 2 or 3 years after this.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Sonic did that shit first, and I think it kind of paved the way to like, oh shit, like Marvel's done, dude. Superhero movies are done. Now it's fucking video games time, and Sonic
Yeah.
got to that shit first because it made hella money.
And then now you got Zelda coming out.
Now you got all these fucking movies coming out. It didn't do as good as the Super Mario Brothers money wise, but I actually like this movie better than the Mario movie. Even though the Mario movie is more video gamey.
Yeah, and I think it got better. Well, I haven't seen the third. We still need to see the third, but it it just gets better and better.
The Sonic movies progressively get better, which is like a lot of movies, the sequel is like, it's not as good as the first. Or sequels get whatever. Like the first one's always the classic. Like you can't beat Toy Story 1. Toy Story 2 was fine. It wasn't bad, but Toy Story 1 is better. It's
kind of cool when you come out with a sequel. You want to make it good because it's like epic.
Well,
it's
yeah,
like,
it's supposed to be, but
yeah.
Normally it's not. Normally it's like, no, dude, the first one's fucking classic. This should have just never made a sequel. But Sonic, progressively, every number one is good. Number two is fucking better.
I like how they're introducing the Sonic character slowly, too. Like, they don't slowly pulling in new characters. That's cool.
Yeah, they're not like the Avengers. Like, here's all my toys, dude. Did you bring your toys? Yeah, here, don't get your bucket of toys and have them all. Civil War. But that movie was cool. But, I mean, they're doing it like proper style.
Yeah.
Like fucking, and the second one, Tails will be here. And Knuckles, and that's it. And the third one fucking will bring out Homeboy Shadow.
I love that he's played by what's his name?
Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, and then I like how
Perfect
Knuckles
casting,
is Idris Elba.
Yes.
So, yeah, it was just cool.
And,
but yeah, the first one, I liked it.
It was good.
I like even how the way it starts off. It starts off pretty funny. Sonic's running from his little village, and then he goes like 10 years later, and he's been like chilling in Green Hill.
Green Hill Zone.
Yeah, and he's just been kind of living his little low-key life, like hiding out, doing his little, favorite childlike things. And it all starts where he's like playing baseball, and he whacks a baseball and causes like a power outage.
Yeah. He's playing baseball with himself, which is pretty cool. Like he's playing all the catcher and the pitcher, and it's like cameras going back and forth. Like there's a lot of like he's just talking to himself, and then camera zooms out, and he's just like, oh. Fuck, I'm so alone.
I know you started to feel bad for him. Because can you
like,
imagine like 10 years kind of keeping it alone, living on your own? That's got to be depressing.
Like, what a loser, dude.
You were one.
Like, where are my boys?
Loser.
Where's Tails? Where's Tails at, dude? But yeah, it was good, man. I think I've watched it 3 times now. I saw all these movies in theaters.
Yeah.
And yeah, they progressively got better. Like it's like one of the only trilogy movies I can think of that do their job. Like, yeah, this one's better, and the third one's gonna be better, and hopefully the fourth one is good too.
Yeah.
The only thing I wish the movie had was more Sonic music.
Yeah.
Or more video game music.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel like in a lot of video game movies, they're just not doing that. You can remix it if you have to. Just do it.
Maybe if you want to make it more rockin', put a guitar in there, or a bass line, whatever. Other than that, it was a solid fucking video game movie.
Yeah.
Like even if you put a different character into the movie, that's how I always think of like okay, is this movie good only because I like Sonic, or say if you put a cat instead of Sonic, and it's just a cat from Cat Planet trying to get to Cat Town, would the movie still be a movie? Like, yeah, I guess so. I mean, I would just have to get to know this cat and see what's up. But yeah, it was fucking. I enjoyed.
I really liked. So Tom is somehow throughout these like series of events, um, Sonic ends up landing in a. He's a sheriff, right? Tom, or is he just a cop? He's like, isn't he like
Donut Lord?
Donut Lord?
Yeah. His name is Tom?
Yeah. So Sonic's kind of like he knows Tom, and he calls him Donut Lord because he's like eating donuts.
Yeah.
Awesome. And so he ends up breaking into Tom's garage. And that's kind of where Tom first finds Sonic, in which, he's like terrified. And I think he like uses like probably one of his little dart guns for like animals or whatever. And he tranquilizes him. And I like where he's got him in the cage and he's like poking him with a little fly swatter.
Yeah.
And they end up becoming friends. But then you have Dr. Robotnik who kind of catches wind of it because he can sense like this power that's coming, and it's coming from Sonic, and somehow he tracks it down to where Tom lives. And at this time, Tom and Sonic, they're kind of bonding. Sonic's kind of annoying, but you can tell Tom's very fond of him.
Yeah, he's like Sonic's been chilling by that little town, and he knows everybody, and he's like, my favorite guy is this guy, and he kind of just watches the movies he's watching with his girlfriend, but through the outside. What was the movie they were watching? Do you remember?
No, but yeah,
it was like a scary movie.
And this is like Tom. Sonic's kind of like a peeping Tom. Like he's just kind of like always looking on,
Yeah, he's lonely, dude.
Yeah, so he's like kind of always looking in, and he really likes to like watch Tom and his wife and see what they're doing. And so,
is he always watching? Like,
oh,
sometimes Tom jumps on the lady and
they do some furious jumping.
Furious jumping. I practice it on the trees in my woods. I never even thought of that. He's just watching everybody.
I know. It's probably got like everyone's dirty little secrets. Yeah. I know your secret.
I know your secret.
You do. But so when Tom does tranquilize Sonic, Sonic's got like a little baggie of his little rings. And Coke. Tom's wearing like a shirt that says San Francisco, and so he's like, San Francisco? And it opens up this like giant portal.
Yeah, he drops the rings and opens.
Yeah, and it drops.
Oh, and that's what it is. He drops his bag
of all of his rings.
It's on top of a San Francisco building. That's why they're going there.
Yeah, and so after they kind of like, become buddies and stuff, he explains, hey, I got to get these rings back. And so Tom and him are, getting ready. They're going to try to go on this like long road trip to San Francisco to retrieve these rings. And it's on the Transamerica Pyramid in San Francisco. And along the way, as they kind of start, becoming friends, they start checking off like random bucket list stuff. And, and then that's when Dr. Robotnik comes and he's kind of chasing after them. And towards the end, I don't know if I should start spoiling it.
I mean, I kind of already said all the parts at the end. There really isn't much to spoil, dude.
Yeah, they end up getting the rings, and Dr. Robotnik, he shows up with a bunch of like these crazy drones, which would have been cool if they were like the bees. But... Yeah,
he does. He jumps on them, and he does all this stuff, and I don't know if there's much to spoil. Like the part when Robotnik gets on his spaceship and he's going just as fast as Sonic, but Sonic's throwing the rings and they're going through different parts of the world. Like they're in a desert, then they're in jungle, and then they're in the city. And then they're fighting all the way up until nighttime, and they go to back to their hometown. And I thought in this part where Dr. Robotnik, Jim Carrey, like hurts his Donut Lord, and Sonic is like, don't fuck with my friends or whatever.
Yeah.
And he's getting all pissed. And I was like, oh my God, he's going to turn into Super Sonic.
Oh, yeah.
But then I forgot. I was like, no, there's no Chaos Emeralds. They don't do it because it'll fuck up the lore. And they don't do it. He just gets like Super Saiyan Kaioken.
That's so cool that theory thing that Sonic's basically like Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, he's an alien and he fucking turns Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, that's where they got it from, I'm assuming. He turns yellow.
It's awfully similar.
He didn't turn Super Saiyan, but which is cool, They didn't put all their eggs in the one basket for this one movie. They did it right. They didn't rush it. they teased it, dude.
They had a good fight scene.
Teased our dicks, dude.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, dude, we know you want more. Like, you want us to make number 2? You got to give us all the money, dude. Come see this bitch.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, it was fucking cool,
Yeah,
dude. It was
and
a different pace from all the Marvel movies that were coming out. I mean, they had already finished, like Infinity Endgame, I think, was already done by then. So now it's a video game time.
And the end of it really leads open to where, there's going to be a second one because in their fight, Sonic ends up putting Dr. Robotnik through one of the portals and he goes to like this mushroom.
Oh, yeah. Dude,
area.
see, I fucking like that. Because, that part was in the trailer. Like, it was a TV spot or in the trailer or some shit where he's bald and he's like, you see the background.
And he's starting to get the mustache.
He's got the big mustache and there's big shrooms and shit.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck is that? Like,
so it ends really good. And then,
total teaser.
And then that's when Sonic, I think it's after the roll credits or when
he gets married with fucking Tom, or they adopt him or something.
Maddie, yeah, they basically his wife. Tom has a wife. Yeah, they get married, and it's Maddie, and they almost kind of adopt Sonic like their little blue hedgehog kid,
little blue sun pet guy.
And the government covers everything up, so it's like nothing ever happened, and they go to live this like little quiet life. But it's Dr. Robotnik, so somehow he's gonna be back again.
Well, yeah, there's going to be a second one because, like, where's all his boys?
Yeah, and then you see Tails pop up, so you're like, oh, and then that's when that came out. You're like, oh, my God, Tails is going to be in this.
Post-credit scene, little Tails is talking to someone. He's like, I got the signal. It says it's over there. And then he flies over to the town.
This is little Tails.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, hell yeah. I think it would have been more funny if instead of Tails, you just see a pond and then like a rod, and then you see Big the cat fishing. You don't know who Big the cat is. Damn it. They know who Big the cat is. Froggy. Trust me, if you knew, you'd be pissing yourself right now. But yeah, man, I would totally watch a sequel to this movie. Which there is a sequel.
We have seen it.
But the Sonic, the Mario movie is coming out this week, and I know everyone's gonna go watch it, and I hope it's better than the first one, because I mean,
I really hope so, because I mean, I loved like Super Mario 64 a lot, but like I love Super Mario Galaxy, like the music, it's really pretty, and the characters in it. And I know we're fingers crossed we might get some Wario in it, but...
Well, see...
But even if not, like, you got all the, everything. I hope it's a lot like the game.
It most likely won't be. Like,
you think it'll just be on one planet?
Well, see,
it'll just be one planet?
The thing with Nintendo, they're rushing to do something because they went from Super Mario Brothers movie... They skipped 64. They skipped Super Mario Brothers 2. They skipped number 3. They skipped Sunshine. They jumped all the way to Galaxy. And they're dumping Star Fox and probably fucking Kirby and Samus. And they might do the same thing. I don't know. It seems like they're introducing shitload of characters. Yoshi's in this.
Maybe
Star
lead
Fox
up to a
is in
Super
this.
Smash Brothers
Little
movie.
baby Bowser's in this.
Yeah.
I mean, for sure they're leading up to Super Smash Brothers, which is awesome. I want that. But they're not taking their sweet time like fucking Sonic.
Who do you think would be a good voice actor for Wario?
A Wario. I already talked to Nintendo. They said I was good to go.
It's so.
They said I gotta put on some weight though. and Wario as Saul as Wario. Like, who the fuck is Saul? That would be sick, dude. I totally would.
Yeah, you'd be good
Your
at
favorite scumbag, Wario, dude. Oh, that'd be awesome.
Who do you think I would be if I was a Super Mario character?
I don't know. You do a pretty good Toad. You could be Toadette.
Yeah.
Come on, Toadette. We're gonna go film our number 3 movie. Let's go.
Oh, wait, no.
Fuck Mario. You know what I am saying, Toadette? Yeah, well, Yeah, we'll hope that movie's good, and we'll review that for sure. That might
Yeah.
be our next one. So yeah,
And then Sel's gonna get me to watch the third one, so then we can after that we can recap the third.
yes,
And then just in time for the new one, and then we can let you know what we think of the fourth one.
yeah. So this was What's Cracking Movies, and look us up on Instagram. And this is our first YouTube video. It might be if we figure this out. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And we'll see you guys next time.